What do you think? Looks good?
Oh, we're recording.
We are recording.
Wait, why do we always have this, like, realization? Well, I'm Luke.
And I'm Jim. Wait, what? You actually had me going.
You called yourself Jim and it took you a second to know this. Well, I'm Jim.
And I'm Luke, and welcome to Jim and Luke.
We're sunburnt.
Just a touch.
And my hair's gotten so large it has its own sentience.
What was the other thing I was supposed to say?
I forget.
That's alright. We'll just keep trucking.
You'd remember if you had a beard.
So, kind of a little bit of a different video today, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, we wanted to do something running related, but we kind of want to just talk. So, we're doing like a video cast, and the subject today is...
Running shoes.
That's not a running shoe, Jim.
It is if you run in it, Luke.
You're not wrong. But running shoes are constantly evolving and changing, but as a runner, it's super important that what you wear on your feet, is comfortable and fits you. And yeah, I guess that's kind of what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
So what about you, Jim? What's your favorite running shoe?
I think I'm still too new to the sport to like pick a favorite running shoe because I've gone through a lot. I've worn Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, not Adidas, Asics, Hoka, if that's how you say it. I'm sorry if you like them. I don't know how to say it. Then Saucony. So far, I like the Saucony the best. Running with them. I'm thinking about switching from them to maybe a minimalist shoe. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of barefoot running too, so I've been enjoying that.
Barefoot running, it's an interesting little thing that you can do. Why would you barefoot run? Let's go for there.
It's a more natural way of running. For me, it switches from a heel strike to more of a midfoot strike, which helps with my legs injury-wise. And I'm thinking about a minimalist shoe because I can't barefoot run all the time because I think just running on roads and hard surfaces, we do need a shoe to give us some support on those. If not, we'll be breaking a lot more.
Right,
so.
Right. And, I don't know, those shoes are also very good for, like, flat-footed people. And I think most generally runners are flat-footed people, I think. I mean, I could be wrong, and I don't have any statistics to back me up there, but it seems like every runner that I've talked to is flat-footed. And I think, for the most part, Saucony, Hoka's, Mizuno's, I'd throw Mizuno's in there, Asics, and there's another one, Brooks, I think are all good shoes for flat-footed people. So, I don't know, we kind of wanted to look at the type of shoes that we wear and have worn in the past, and kind of give you guys a friendly advice on the type of shoes that we wear and what we recommend to you guys.
Yeah. I've gone through a lot of types of shoes from minimalist to like over-supportive. Now I'm more of a mid-range shoe. And I pronate when I run because I strike kind of like on the outside of my foot, like that right edge of my right foot and left edge of my left foot. So I got the Saucony ISO 5s, I think. If I find, we'll put a link in the description. It's up to you. We find we'll do that. And they're working well for me. It's definitely helping my strike, but I still feel I heel strike a lot with them. That's why I'm doing barefoot running sometimes to fix my form. But with those like really supportive shoes like the Hoka Clifton 5s, those are a really big heeled shoe, and I found I was heel striking a lot with those. So
is that the Hoka shoes that you wore during our season?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think I got those shoes once upon a time too, and if I remember correctly, the way they work is when you touch down on your foot, it makes you roll. So it is a very supportive shoe, and it's great for like walking and stuff. But as a runner, I never liked it. Some people do, and some people actually really love it. And that's for people who are extremely, I think, flat-footed and need that type of support. But it's very unique in the type of action it creates makes you do, I guess.
Yeah, I feel it almost like promoted heel striking for me when I was running in them.
Yes,
So.
I would say you're probably right. The type of shoes that I'm wearing currently are Sauconys. They're the Guide 13s. I've been wearing these. I think I've got these the last 2 times, and they've served me fairly well. They're I would call them more of a heavier, I think a heavier supported shoe than a light supported shoe. But I don't know. I guess they're more of a mid-range shoe, I'd say.
It also looks very similar to my shoe,
Yes.
which I did not bring. Brought Crocs.
Shame on you, Jim.
We were on the water like an hour ago, so
And that was a good time.
it was a good
I love
time.
that.
We got burnt
Toasty.
by the sun.
Yes. So,
All right, and we're saying all this. I'm going to say this right now. We're not sponsored by Saucony, although I wish I was.
Wink.
All right, Saucony. Call us right now. We can do a deal. I got. It's 2 Georges right there. Got your name on it. Call us.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. Aren't they supposed to give us the money?
I gotta get him to call us somehow. Then we can manipulate him however we want.
Another shoe that I've had pretty good luck with was Mizuno's. They're kind of they're very similar in the Saucony and Brooks range of type of shoe. Very built and designed for runners. I don't know. Have you ever ran in Mizuno's? Okay.
Can't relate.
With running shoes, you either love them or you hate them. And if you ask any other person, they'll say, oh yeah, I love Brooks. Oh yeah, I love Saucony. But, if they say I love a brand, they will almost always say I hate a brand as well. And I've heard, some of the runners that I've run into, they'll say I love Saucony, but Mizuno's are trash. But that's just because they've had one bad experience with them, and they might have not have had the right shoe. So...
See, I'm not like that. I don't hate any brand or love any brand.
Right.
But I think it's because I've always done a lot of research before I bought a particular shoe.
Right.
Never just, dove into a shoe.
And that's another good thing to talk about, is it's not necessarily all about the brand. It's more or less about the type of shoe that they make.
Mm-hmm.
Saucony has some very good shoes. Saucony also has some very bad shoes. So, yeah, do your research.
Yeah. I think that's the most important takeaway from this is do the research and find what's the best fit for you. And you may have to go out and buy a few pairs you end up not liking, but that just comes with the territory of running.
Do you know how many miles you're supposed to get on a pair of shoes, Jim?
About 500.
Okay, yep. About 500. I've always been told 400 to 500.
I've been told 4 to 6, depending on the shoe.
Okay. Well, I'd say that's a good range. 400 to 600 miles on a pair of shoes, and then switch them out. And then something that I've always kind of done too is buy 2 pairs at once and then alternate them. And then you get twice the length out of them, and sometimes even buy a 3rd pair for walking if you're really in a stickler about the exact type of miles you get on the shoes. I've never been that stickler about it, and kind of always just ran on 400 and never counted my walking miles, I guess. So,
Generally. Man, with this summer miles, we're going through shoes fast.
yes, I think I did the math, and I think it's every 8 weeks, less than 8 weeks, I should be switching out a pair of shoes.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not a high mileage guy.
Well, I mean, even with the 50-mile weeks, you'll be
Yeah.
putting, 4 weeks, you got half of your distance in.
That's true.
It's crazy.
It's true. May have to break out those old Hokas I didn't get too many miles on.
So, thank you for coming out and watching. I think, I don't know, I've always kind of thought that this would be a very good video to make and kind of an instructional video.
I want to say I have nothing against the Hokas. I just got injured last time, so I never finished out the miles in them. I've got 80 miles on my last pair of Hokas.
Mhm.
Then I switched to Sauconys, so just want to say that.
I also got injured on my Hokas too, actually.
Well, we got a conspiracy video now.
Yeah, there we go.
Never want to go down this route. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but here we are. Luke. Good job. Might as well break out DB Cooper while we're here.
DB Cooper. Anyway, guys,
all?
anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay,
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.
later.